Hey, what's up everybody? Prospector here with Watcher of Realms, and today I'm going to have a little sneak peek at prospector.gg version 2.0, and this website is turning out to be something truly amazing. It's going to be my Picasso of websites. But anyways, without further ado, let's dig in. Alrighty guys, so let me get the website up really quickly. Just so you guys know, this website is in beta, so it's not really active, but it is visitable at this point in time. There's nothing you can really do as of right now to hurt anything just from viewing it, so I just don't really care about the address at this point. I share it in Discord all the time. If you want to see some of the updates that I'm doing, feel free to join the Discord and keep up to date with what's going on. You're probably wondering why I haven't been making so many videos lately. Well, I've been working a lot on this prospector.gg version 2.0. The main prospector.gg website is probably going to turn into a more of a creator type website. So it's going to feature a lot of stuff about me, my content, my channel, etc, etc, etc. And the new website is going to be shifted over to a subdomain on the main website, war.prospector.gg. This website is not active, like I said, but you can poke around and take a look at stuff if you want to. It's not going to hurt anything. All right, so the main page here is just a bunch of gibberish. I just threw some code together randomly on here just to have something on it. There's nothing actually happening here. All right, so let's go up to the top menu. This is the way it's going to look up here. So you can scroll down. You can also search here. There's going to be a login as well. You can search here for, say, like Ingrid, and Ingrid should pop up, or if you have a hero with an exclusive item like Yovar, you'll see Yovar's weapon will pop up. You can also see that the hero will pop up, and you can just go right to those hero guides from there. We're going to have the hero guide section. This is the new filter that I'm going to be using. It's very simplified compared to the old one. The idea here was to keep things simple, keep things fast. I want the website performing super quick for you guys and be looking good on mobile as well. So, and the priority here is actually mobile viewing. That's something to keep in mind as well. I'm prioritizing mobile viewing because most of you guys are gonna be looking at it on your phone for the most part. But it does work very well on desktop, and I put a lot of effort into making it look nice on desktop as well. Anyways, it's gonna start off with the legendary selected. But if you unselect that, you can see 226 heroes, just a couple of rares missing in there that I have to add yet. But you can just keep going, and it's gonna have all the heroes in here already. This is something you guys have already seen. Pretty much this list is about the same. You're gonna have the hero, the damage type, the class, the factions that they're a part of, and it's gonna show or indicate whether or not they're a lord. All the lords are gonna be at the top side up here. Now, that being said, let's go ahead and click on one of these heroes and show you a sneak peek at the hero guides, because it's pretty finalized in how it's going to be, and I can't see any reason how it would hurt anything to reveal this now. So I'm going to click on Ingrid. Now this is going to bring you to the Ingrid page here. I'm at 125% zoom. On the identity page, last updated is going to show up there as well, so you guys know when I last updated the hero or made any edits to it at all. So let's see, we have the title, the description, the factions, if it's a lord as a rarity, the class, the damage type, the hero tags. So this is going to be the normal tags that are in game. The summon type, what summoning type stone it comes from, if it's restricted to ancients, restricted to divines, or whatever it could possibly be. It also showed like a limited exclusive on there as well, even if it's like a special event like the Dracula event. The range is going to be here. You can even play a video right from here. So if the cinematic or hero has a cinematic, you can have it pop up right here, which is very nice. I will add that to the filter as well. Heroes with videos. And then we have the additional tags. So you can see that she has an additional tag of Radiant Erosion, which is something I consider to be valuable for you guys to know. All right, so you're going to be able to basically on mobile, you can click on these and see what they are. So Mage, Magic, Watch Guard, and Supreme Arbiters. And then you have the talent and skill tree over here on the right side. I can actually zoom in for this for you guys. All right, so there's the talent and the skill tree. If you have any special terms in there, like slower mode, solar flare. You can just mouse over or click on it on mobile, and it's going to show you what those do. But something you could see in the game anyways if you wanted to, but I wanted to include it to be completionist, and I'm very picky with the website and how it looks and how it functions. Skills, we have the tags on the skills as well. Lord skill, basic, manual, ultimate, passive, passive, passive. There's also one for bonding as well, or bond skills. You can scroll, open this up, and it's just kind of, it's very nice. You have the levels in here. It's going to tell you what they are when you level things up. Solar mode, stellar mode. Let's go up here, check out the ultimate. We're also added the cost to use the ultimate, the rage on deployment, and how long it takes to initiate the ultimate. So cost 100, on deployment you get 100, and then the time it lasts is 1 second. This is just Ingrid's switch for cosmic shift, so it's not really that big of a deal there. But yeah, as you can see, all the skills are going to be in here. It's made especially easy for me to add these heroes as well. That is almost like copy paste, and then I have the script formatting everything in the talent tree and the skill tree on its own. So I basically just type it all in there, and the script itself or the template automatically formats that all for me, which is very cool. Femscapades has helped out a ton with this. She helped transfer all the heroes from the old website to this website, and has spent a lot of time doing this. And she's done it on the time of her own good free will. So make sure you guys, if you see her in chat and Discord, send out a special thank you at Femscapades. It's in the Discord channel. Make her feel loved and welcome. Anyways, on to the attributes here. So the next tab is going to show the attributes. We have class specific attributes. It's going to show you the health on the heroes versus the health in that class, or the attack or defense or whatever, and how they compare. So you can see Ingrid's defense here is 888. The highest in that class is 2739. Now if you click on overall, it's going to compare it to all the heroes in the game. So you can see that her defense is 888, and the highest defense in the game is 4426. Okay, so this is something, it's kind of a comparison kind of thing if you want to see just how well do the stats line up for that class and overall in the game. Ingrid's are obviously very, very nice and very high. She has 6102, that's the highest damage for or attack for a mage, and the highest overall is 7976. So it's a good comparison. Obviously that's a fighter. I think that's Ardia, to be honest with you. Anyways, you scroll down a little bit. Sebastian Canes has done a lot of work here. I'll zoom in just a little bit more. Sebastian Canes has done a lot of work here on the Battle Power by Awakening. It's very unfortunate that we have lost him now. He's moved on to other games, but I'm going to keep his tag there at least for a while, just to show my love for how much he's done and the effort that he's put into going through all these heroes and filling out this data. It takes a lot of time, you know, breaking down heroes, bringing them back up, and you find out you made a mistake at Awaken level 5, you found a piece of gear that gives a little bit more BP, and then you just, yeah, it's a ton of work to figure this out. He's very good at it. I call on him for tips here and there to see if it's helping me out in any kind of way, to make it so it's more accurate for you guys compared to what he was doing before. A lot of time spent on the test server maxing out gear, min-maxing gear, and getting all these exclusives from crafting and just on and on and on. All right, so that you can do versus class specific, how it compares in BP versus the class. When you change this again to overall, it's going to show you who has the highest BP in the game versus the hero that you're on currently. All right, so now on to the Awakenings. The Awakenings is received quite a bit of an upgrade. Okay, so we're going to have key awakenings, and then each awakening is going to be rated per awakening based on how much that awakening is viable or valued for that hero's kit. It's kind of hard to say that outright, right? Each awakening is rated based on how well it values to that hero specific kit. So if it's a DPS hero like Ingrid, we're gonna look at like how much is this awakening going to really help out that hero for damage. And as you can see, we have the key awakening on Ingrid right here. The key will show up, it'll glow. This is saying this is the target that you want to shoot for. If you hit A3, maybe you don't want to use soul stones anymore. Just kind of back off. You pull her again, it's fine. If you don't, you don't. You should be pretty happy with Awaken level 3. That's not to say that there's not any value in the Awaken level 5. It's just saying that you get to this Awaken level 3 and you're gonna be really happy. I think I would put the Awaken level 3 at a level 5 because it probably gives you more damage than what the Awaken level 5 or Awaken level 5 is going to do, right? It's not saying that, I want to say it's not worth going for the Awaken 5. What it's saying is that how much that Awakening supports this hero for damage is a little bit more, or just more than the Awaken 5. So Awaken 5 is the next up at Awaken, or rating level 4. And then we have Awaken level 1 at rating level 3. Awaken level 2 is number 2, and then we have the penetration plus 8, so Awaken 4 is going to be rated at 4. Penetration is always nice, but it's not always as good as something like attack for all your whole faction, and then a plus 300 to her as well. So it's obviously going to be better for the Awaken level 2. I am calling these EVS. So EVs is what I'm calling them. The Awakening EVs, effective value scores. All right. Now I'm gonna skip the build section right now. You guys gotta stick around though and check out the build section because this is very cool. Ratings. As of right now, I simply have my, it's more of like a gut reaction rating for a lot of these stages here. There is some ideas of whether or not to let users have control and rate all these stages individually and then take the average off of that. But you can see we have the stage average up here, and then we have all the ratings for all these stages. Ingrid is one of the really high ones at a rating of level 4, and that's very rare. I think even Kagiri sits at like a 3.5, just because heroes like Kagiri aren't very useful in Hellfire Emperor, so he pretty much gets a 0. That brings the average down, is what's happening here. Arbiter of Frost, you know, things like that. Conqueror, you know, just Wasteland Titan, you're not going to put a Kagiri down. You're also not going to put Ingrid down, right? So she gets a 0 here. All right, so there's also a video guide section. Very cool, just to prove that I'm not very competitive with the rest of the creators in the space. I am more supportive than you would think. I don't care if they get more views. I'm not against them in any kind of way. I do want them to be successful, just as successful as anybody else. So here's what we've done. On the first part of the video guide section, I'm going to show my guides. So there's going to be a featured one that's going to be, basically it's doing a query to YouTube and it's pulling that back from the OAuth, and then it's going to be basically showing you which one here is related to that hero with the highest views. Okay, that's going to be the featured video. It could be a short sometimes, it could be whatever. Then there's going to be 8 more videos, or I think it's up to 10 more videos here in this little other section as well, if I have them. As you can see, I have 9 videos of Ingrid total. So there's a lot of options for you guys to look at. And then if you go down a little bit further, we have the community guides. Now this is an auto query. Basically, it's going into YouTube, it's typing in Ingrid hero guide or whatever, Ingrid Watcher of Realms, and then it's pulling the highest videos and then displaying them here, okay? Now, I have the views and I have how old the video is on there as well, and the creator that made it. So there's some by Destin, there's one here by Fastidious, Dr. D's, bunch by Fastidious, Banana Luck, you know, War Guides has got one here at 2K views. So I'm just trying to say that I'm not against the other creators, and I wish I'd like to get them all involved in this website if I could. I can't really seem to get any to jump on board at this point. All right, so now the main feature here for the hero guides, the builds. A lot of work went into these builds, a lot of work. Fellwalker has been trying to help me out filling these things out. It is taking up a ton of our time. Basically, we're gonna give you 3 builds as of right now. Sometime in the future, I might give you specialty builds for certain stages for these heroes, but as of right now, we're just keeping it simple, going end game, late game, and mid game, okay? I'm going to include on the end game builds. It's gonna show variants as well as exclusives is what's gonna be on there most of the time. The hero has an exclusive, I'll usually include that gear set as the end game build. It's also gonna show things like priority stats, so it's gonna be crit rate, crit damage, attack speed, flat attack for the most part on Ingrid. Well, attack bonus will be first. But you can see here, I have on this build, I set it manually to 25%. Okay, Then you can come over here. We have 4 pieces here with 25%. That gives you the 100% crit rate, and you can drop crit rate on one of the pieces. So I did it on the breastplate. We put attack bonus, attack speed, crit damage, and flat attack. She does radiant erosion, true damage, etc, etc, etc. That makes her damage go up for going for attack. Rage regen doesn't really benefit her. I also really include, if they have an exclusive artifact and it's top end, I will include that here as well, and it will change as well. But you can click on these things if you want to see them. So Wicked Vengeance, it's going to tell you what it does, and we go down to Cataclysm and tell you what it does there. And then we have the variant here. I've set the most to aggression. You're going to see that a lot. Aggression plus 400 attack. It's going to be very common. That one is for some reason set to benediction. I'll have to fix that. But anyways, aggression, pretty much across the board. If I have the options, it's just a pull down list. I could just go and set it for each piece of gear. It's very cool. And you can see the exclusive piece as well. I've added a little thing on there to signify that it's actually an exclusive. That's a little badge, the same one in game. You click on it, and it'll tell you what it does. The Watchguard Ring increases damage and healing effect by 8%. Okay, so that's the end game build. It's gonna be a lot of tier 3 stuff, a lot of exclusive pieces. If there's an exclusive artifact, it's gonna be included there. We're going to the late game one. Then we're gonna be going into the tier 2. And a lot of the times, if their ultimate involves a basic attack, or all of their damage they're doing is mostly basic attacks, a lot of times we're just gonna go with Infernal Roar. But you'll see Soulbound Arcana more often than not. Warlord will be very common as well. But these stats here are all pre-filled out. So attack bonus is set to 20%, crit rate is set to 20%, crit damage is set to 30%, HP bonus set to 20%. I didn't put these all in here manually. The script, I have it set up to autofill. It's like a fail-safe if I don't have those fields filled out. And it saves me a ton of time just entering these stats in there. And I mean, the sky is the limit. If you can get crit damage to 35%, go for it, or higher, whatever, just go for it. But these are the kind of stats you're looking for, and you can always take this as a substat priority list as well. So attack bonus, crit rate, crit damage is obviously going to be your priority, followed by flat attack or attack speed if you can get it fairly new. That you can do that on Warlord. I actually found that out not that long ago. I didn't even realize that they changed that. But yes, this could be attack speed, but I have it set to HP bonus right now. But your priority substats are going to be crit rate, crit damage, attack speed, and flat attack. If you can't get all 4 of those, you're going to shoot for the crit rate, crit damage, attack speed. If you can't do those 3, then you're going to shoot for crit rate and crit damage. You know, you're going to just do whatever you can to get that completed. Mid game, you're going to go down to the tier 1. So something like Calamity, Annihilating Might is going to be on the left side. Night Terror is going to be the most common one. So on Night Terror, it increases damage by 25% for 3 seconds after making crit hits. As long as they can make a hit every less than 3 seconds every single time they attack, typically Night Terror takes the lead. It's very rare that something like the Wisdom set would take over and outperform this, but it's possible in some of the heroes, especially some of the AoE ones. But most of the single target stuff, they're fast enough to do enough damage. The Night Terror does just fine. You can see on the mid game set, I'm going to include a legendary artifact option for all these heroes as well. There's a lot that goes into this, guys. There's a lot that goes into each one of these. It's a huge form that I set up, built myself, and you got to fill in every single field one by one, okay? So that is the hero guides. Now, if you have anything else you'd like to see on these hero guides, just let me know in the Discord. I have a channel set up. It's a website feedback in the Discord channel. The link to Discord is always in the description of all of my videos, so you just got to go find it, join the Discord, and let me know, give me your feedback and ideas in there if you want to. All right, so we have down here on assets, we can go to Gearsets. This is something else that I have completed right now. You can check out the Gearsets in the game. So you can type in the name. So if I type in Night Terror, I type that in, it'll pop up and be there. You can change the type, so you can go to 2 pieces only or 3 pieces only. You can also go to tiers, so I want to go like tier 0s. We can go to tier 2s, and I can show the tier 3s. And I've actually custom made all these images as well using AI, so it was kind of an interesting kind of project that I did. The best I could do is make the frames and then have AI try to make the skull and the sword and the shield. And then it was kind of it took a long time. It was like about 2 days of all these images here, just trying to get it right. But if we go and click on these items, it's going to bring you to a gear set page, and it's going to tell you what the gear set does here on the effect. It's also going to tell you a little bit of what I have to say about the gear set. So like Cataclysm is the only set that can outperform Infernal Roar and Soul of Arcana, mostly because it has the chance to roll exclusive gear and get the, say, like Cultist Faction, you know, Beelzebub plus the Cursed Cult ring on top of it. So that makes it so you can like double up on extra effects, basically. Other than that, it's about the same for the most part. A lot of the times I test without using exclusive gear, and most of the heroes, the damage difference is negligible. It's not really much to talk about. I'm going to show the images for these so you can recognize them. Farmable locations are going to be included as well. I'm also going to include the ideal main stats in order. So this one looks like it's actually messed up, so I'll have to take a note of that and go and fix that. But ideal main stats, but ideal substats looks pretty right. The attack percentage is greater than the crit rate, which is greater than crit damage, which is greater than attack speed, greater than flat attack, greater than rage dread, and then greater than HP percentage. And then I have the suggested hero classes on here as well. So that's pretty much it for the gear sets. They're all going to be about the same. You can also see when I last updated it as well. Now on to another one here. So we have the secret achievements list is done. And this is fairly new. I just did this today, actually. I'll get a little bit bigger. I just did this today. You can basically type in the secret achievement you want to find, and it'll pop up here to the top. You can click on it, and it'll tell you what my way of solving it is. It also gives you the difficulty and how hard it is to do. So Deep Pockets is spend 100 million gold in one day. And this one is tough. I said I don't really have any tips to complete it besides saving up 100 million gold and a bunch of gear and burning through it all in one day. It's very simple process or concept, but it could be a pain in the butt. So I put it at a medium difficulty. And that's pretty much what we're looking at for the secret achievements list. You can go and scroll through all of these. It's very smooth, very slick. Spent, I don't know, a good day on this one, but it's gonna keep going, guys. We're gonna keep adding more and more to the website. Now I have to go up here and head over to the members page. I have redone how you add your hero rosters, and for now though, the messages and posts and stuff like that, they're kind of on hold. I haven't really done a lot in development for that. It's just basic stuff here right now, so you can add stuff on there, but you will be able to select from a certain amount of avatars and borders. Eventually I plan on doing some special events to give some away, maybe even sell some to help support the website, whatever, you know, it could happen in the future. Haven't really thought that all through yet, but right now I have to show you this profile page for my heroes. This one is much better than what I had before by a mile. Basically you can add all the heroes to your roster onto the website, and then the website can recognize what heroes you have. So if we go out to WatchGuard here, you can see I can add Kagiri, and I can even add the Awakenings on there as well. So Awaken level 5 Kagiri, I do have him. Let's find Sun Wukong, he's already Awakened 2, but mine is actually Awakened level 5. Edge is now at A2, and this is going to save in there as well. And if it doesn't, you can click save just to make sure. You can also type for special heroes. So if you want to type for, I want to say, Valderon, make him come up, and then you can be the only one showing, and you can decide if you have them or not, and then awaken them to what you have. Okay, there's that. You can also jump around really quickly and go from, you know, want to go down to the start or the Esoteria faction here, Esoteria order, and you can just jump around to these builds, hit the button to go up to the top again, head down to Supreme Arbiters, fill out your roster. It's very simple yet very complicated. It took me a couple of days to do this one. It was actually kind of a pain in the butt, I'm not gonna lie, but it is completed. It's very fancy, very simple looking. That was the idea. We were looking for simple and fast. We're looking for speed on this website. Now I want to go over some things I plan on adding. So I am also planning, let me like zoom in here a bit again. I'm also planning on adding demon guides as well. I'm not really sure how I'm going to do that or how I'm going to display that right now. I know you're going to be able to add them to your roster and add their levels as well pretty soon. But that being said, what else I would show, I'm not really sure. Maybe a couple little trailer videos or whatever of me using them, showing how they work. I'm not really sure, you know, go over videos or something like that. Stage guides. So the main website has stage guides. We still have to set it up on this one. and it was a huge project before when we did that. And it's not going to be like set your heroes down here like the guide generator, or like Fastidious's guide generator, stage generator guide thing, or whatever. It will just be very simple, and maybe show some heroes that are really good at that stage because they're all rated anyway. So it'd be really easy to just pop them in there saying, hey, these heroes got 5 stars on this stage. Buffs and debuffs, details on buffs and debuffs in there, classes as well, crowd control, heroes that are, you know, maybe like a tier list or something like that, damage types, tools, VP tier list will be added, the pity tracker will be added, the price calculator will also be added, the attack speed calculator will be updated and added. There's a lot of problems with the one on the main site. Apparently the formula is a little bit off. I gotta go in there and work out the kinks on that at some point, but I haven't updated it there because I want to just wait and get it done here instead. The knapsack guide will be updated, and the Mortius excavation as well. Anyways, I do have a question for you guys. So we go to the homepage right here. I can add news to the homepage like we have on there now, little news updates and stuff like that, or I could put those in notifications, I could put those in pinned posts. I could make the whole front end page of this look like Facebook, basically, where you guys could just make posts on details or whatever, and we could use that as the homepage here on the Watcher of Realms website. Okay, I want to know what you think about that. So down in the comment section, just go ahead and let me know what you think, or would you just prefer like a more generalized Watcher of Realms homepage where it's showing like news from Smile 01, showing news from events going on, or maybe some featured articles and stuff like that, like tier lists or whatever, or breaking down heroes every once in a while, like just standard updates and news going on. But let me know what you think about the homepage. I'm kind of interested if you guys would be interested in that. Would you be interested in the website if it was basically like Facebook, like a Facebook app, essentially? You can go in there, just post your images or screenshots or whatever. Anyways, that's all I have for today's video, guys. I hope you found it helpful. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe. Make sure you check out prospector.gg. It's in action. It's still working there. I haven't done much updating. I've been working on the new version, but it's still there and still available. Make sure you join the Discord. Give me ideas on the website feedback channel as well. And a huge shout out to Phil Walker and Femscapades for all their help with this new website and the old one. But anyways, I've been the Prospector. Thanks for tuning in. Until next time, keep digging.